It's fucked up. I don't want to sound, like I said, I don't know all the details. I don't want to, I don't want to sound hypocritical. Because like you said, I'm a real nigga. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I can admit when I'm wrong. But like I said, I don't know the full story. But if all that calling the feds and doing all of this on niggas and doing all that shit is corny to me. I ain't feeling that at all. So that's my opinion.
Appreciate that shit. Yeah, that's some. I'm gonna just call it out. That's some whole shit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just move niggas down because I want this bitch ass nigga. He gotta come in here. Let's get him in here. I'm gonna just move everybody down real quick. I'm gonna bring y'all right the fuck back up. I'm gonna just move everybody down real quick. Or just, everybody just drop yourself, because damn, that's a lot of work. Shit. Everybody drop yourself real quick so this bitch ass nigga can get in here. All right, now, to folks who was on Discord or whatever, tell them come here now. Tell him come here now. Now he ain't got no reason why he can't get in here. That's some whole shit, bro. That's some whole shit. I would never do that to nobody black. Now he don't got a reason. He not blocked. I never blocked him, so he can get in here. Make sure y'all ping him so he can't say he ain't know. Shout out to people on Discord that's telling me that he talking about he wanted to pull up but he couldn't get in the room because he's blocked. That's bullshit. Bring your ass in here, nigga. Agent Smith. He's an Agent Herman Smith. That's his new name. Agent Herman Smith. COINTELPRO. Yo, who's this?
My name is Sean. I wanted to ask about Attorney Crump. Is he a good attorney or?
Hold on. I'm not here to talk about that, man. I'm here to we talking about a specific subject, man. I thought you was Herm. I'll move you down. Tell Herm, Agent Smith, to come in here.
And they at 10. They doing like voter registration. What else they got? They have a non-violence virtual training, keys to creating a culture shift that sticks.
Oh, they already told him. So they told him to come in, and now he won't come in. Scary ass. You make the profession of attorneys look bad. You aren't fit to be a fucking attorney. That's why your own hometown said, we don't want you to be the city attorney. That's why you lost the election. You ain't qualified, nor are you fit to be an attorney. You more worried about my case than you are representing your clients. You put more time into snooping around my case than you have representing the people that you took your money from. Sir, Agent Smith, the third. Herman, you're late again. You were no call, no show. You spend more time worried about my case than actually showing your ass up for court. You spend your time on this app doxing black women and harassing black women like you did Alicia. You was trolling that black woman, fucking with her mental health on purpose, harassing and stalking her father and her mother. And you mad because I got on your ass for doing it. And I told you if you fuck with her again, I'm going to file a bar complaint. I said I will file a bar complaint with the Virginia Supreme Court, and I will guarantee make sure you lose your license for harassing this woman. Because what he was trying to do was send her, make sure he hospitalized her. That's what his goal was. He wanted her hospitalized because she was buying pussy off Clubhouse. That's why. Then and I'm glad Dolly's in the room. Then you was telling people today on Clubhouse that you got secret recordings of me, you, and Dolly that you given to the U.S. prosecutor. First of all, I don't say shit on this app that I don't want repeated. I'm always mindful that the police, FBI, the CIA is listening to all of my conversations. I've done more for black folks than you've done in your fucking career. And I'll put money on that. I'll put my dick on the table for that. You wish you were Sir Major. You wish you had the ability to form your thoughts and articulate your words like I do. You could never be me. You ain't got the guts to do this work. You don't hold police officers accountable. You ain't never sued a police department and won a verdict or a judgment. You ain't good enough to do that. I'm not a lawyer, and I do it. I've done over 20 high-profile police brutality cases. You have not. Your resume is, you can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. I got your whole career in my back pocket. You wish you had the ability to do this shit. I make this shit look easy, and I'm not even a fucking lawyer. You spend more time arguing with bitches on Clubhouse than you do arguing your cases in the courthouse. You're a shitty lawyer. Don't nobody on this app really fuck with you. You do too much police activity, and then you get on this app and try to speak real slow and condescending to people as if you're some brilliant wise guy.
Fuck the police, man.
That's police activity.
100%.
Like, as a black lawyer, you're supposed to be defending black folks, getting people out of jail. You busy trying to put a nigga in jail for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't like you called local police. You went to the FBI to try to... I had to go to court over this shit. You tried to put me in prison, dude.
Nah, look, man, I thought he was cool.
Shit.
I thought he was cool. I didn't know he was doing all that shit, man.
Man, this nigga, I had to go to court. Dolly, know about all my moms and Dolly, they know I had to go to court over this shit. This nigga really tried to have me put in jail.
Man, you should have been exposed to this shit, man. They had me on stage with this nigga, man. That's crazy.
Man, I'm telling everybody, y'all need to block this nigga. Don't ever let this nigga in y'all rooms or sit on y'all stage. And to Dr. B, you got to make some adjustments, bro. You got to make some adjustments, man. You got a fucking informant, Agent Herman Smith, sitting in your rooms, modding your rooms on your stages. So everyone needs to let Dr. B know that Herm got to go. You can't profess to be for black folks and then you busy trying to lock one up over a disagreement because I didn't want to make a room for you, trying to, I guess in your words, to clear your name. I saw what the fuck you did to that black woman. Her was trying to make her commit suicide. That's really, because she know that this woman, I'm not going to put her business out there, but she was going through a very rough time in her life where she almost lost her mama. And, you know, our mental health may not be where, you know, like everyone else's. And Herm's goal was trying to make her commit suicide. So he taunted this woman, brought up her mother, harassed her about following her father on Clubhouse. Why is you following this woman's father on Clubhouse? Putting PTRs of her mother's name in your PTR and shit. Harassing this black. So when I seen what the fuck he was doing, I called this bitch ass nigga out. And I said, if you fuck with her again, I'm gonna file a bar complaint against you. And I said, I mean, if that's the last thing I do, I will file a bar complaint. I guarantee you'll lose your license. This nigga got mad because I wouldn't make a room for him. And now he's trolling me and harassing me by going to the FBI over some shit, God knows what. I ain't did shit to you. I don't fuck with you. I don't speak on your... I ain't even been on this app in a long ass time. And every day you bring my name up. And you brag about how you call the FBI on me. You brag about the shit in these rooms. That's crazy, my nigga. That's crazy. I would never do that to none of my haters. I don't fuck with Denat. But I would never call the FBI. I don't fuck with Kimberly Cutt. I would never call the FBI on her, even though that's what they do to me. That's crazy. I'm not no gangster, no killer. I ain't no rapist. I ain't no bank robber. I don't do that. I'm an activist. That's it. On Clubhouse, I joke around, I have fun, we talk our shit, we do the bullshit and banter. That's about it. But to call the FBI on me, my nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then you get on, not only did you do it, but you did it, and you get on Clubhouse and you brag about doing it. That is an agent. You are an informant. You are an agent of chaos. You are a detriment, sir, to the black community. You're not pro-black. That's police shit. And where I come from, we call that shit out. Nigga, you the police. Herm is the... no, he doesn't get a pass by, oh, I'm an attorney. I'm an officer of the court. You don't get that motherfucking pass. I know plenty of black lawyers. Some are in this room right now that would never do that. Being an officer of the court does not give you a license to harm black people. So let's talk about the what ifs. What could have happened? If you make a claim to the FBI, first of all, when you know somebody has a current FBI case, a current pending case, and you call the FBI making up salacious allegations, fake and false rumors, with the intent to hope that they come arrest me. If they come arrest me, guess what? They don't just knock on the door, hey, we're here to talk to you. They're kicking doors in with AR-15s. They suited up. Now they kick my door in. I'm asleep. I'm giving you a scenario. I'm asleep because I didn't hear the door knock. And they race upstairs and they got guns pointed to my head. And all they have to say is he was reaching for a weapon, or we thought he had a weapon. Now my head's blown off because you're bullshit. This is the reality that I live in. And this is what I work to do every day, and I fight against this shit. Unlike you, bitch, I do the work. My resume is filled with doing the work. I'll bet you $2,000 right now I can put all the cases that I've done on the table. And all the cases that I've done will over-succeed whatever you ever done. You are not a trial lawyer. You are a public defender. Well, all he does is go and ask for a deal. Hey, can we give him probation? Hey, do you think we can just, if he's willing to do 6 months in jail, do you think that we can maybe do this? That's all you do. You don't try cases, nigga. You're not a good lawyer. We call you a cereal box lawyer. And I pray to God that they do take your law license. And I'm a very spiritual person, and I believe in the universe. I have a feeling that within the next 3 years, you will lose your law license. probably sooner than that. You're going to lose your bar card. You're going to lose your bar card. And you've, unfortunately, sir, for you, you've taken a gift, a sacred position that you have maintained. Like, to be a lawyer, that's a sacred position in any community, but let alone particularly black community. That's something dope. Imagine growing up and everyone says, "Oh, you should be a doctor or a lawyer," right? That's a beautiful thing. But what you've done, sir, is you weaponize a gift that God has given you, and you're trying to weaponize it to harm black people. There's nothing that anyone can do to you on this app that'll make you want to go call the FBI and try to set somebody up. Huh? You said in the room earlier, Herm, today, because I know your bitch ass is listening.
All this shit does not matter.
You said in the room today.
It don't matter. You're right.
That you got recordings that you're giving over to the U.S. attorney. That's some crazy shit. Well, why would you try to go out of your way to involve yourself with a federal case that has nothing to do with you?
Whack 100 was in here. A nigga named Herms.
That's police activity.
If our FBI was putting that nigga right now, the nigga's talking right now. Really? Yeah.
Who are you running?
And this guy bought up.
I just want to know what you're talking about.
Sit in the audience and find out. Don't come up here with that shit. I thought you was Herm.
Got him.
He got arrested for it.
Nah, man, it's crazy, though, bro. They had me on stage with this nigga last night, bro. I don't condone
that. The nigga the police, bro. The nigga's the police. That's police shit. Well, first of all, I can see if I did something worthy for you to call the FBI, sure. I'll give you that. But this ain't nothing that I've never done shit to you, my nigga. I've done nothing to you.
Reported, so now he's mad.
I've done nothing to this guy. I ain't fucked this bitch.
FBI case going on.
I ain't breaking his house.
Guns and shit. They kick your door down, but they have a right because
I ain't molest his kids.
Investigated.
That's dumb as.
I ain't had this nigga stuck up at gunpoint.
Right now.
So, man, Whack 100 was just in there.
Yeah, he was defending the nigga right now. He was defending the nigga who.
What the fuck is we talking about?
The nigga who's talking, yeah, he's following me.
Be careful who y'all fucking with on his app in terms of you know, who y'all cool with on his app. But this nigga's an agent. If you don't know, if you never heard this term called COINTELPRO, you should look it up. It's C-O, Intel, I-N-T-E-L, the word pro. That is a program created by the FBI. The federal government created this program to spy on and target and set up black activists and leaders.
They hear that shit. They will cancel it.
And they don't just they use black people to do it. They'll get involved in a movement, whether it's a social justice movement, embed themselves as a plant in black communities, and then they go back and they inform or they set up people.
No, nigga, that's.
So for him to say today in that room that he got recordings of me, that he's working with the U.S. attorney to prosecute me, that's some police shit.
feedback was just in there. I cannot.
But then, when you look at, can somebody, let's see if I can pin that article up. I'm gonna bring one of my mods up. I want y'all to pin that article we had earlier up on her. That came from the Virginia State Bar Association, the Supreme Court of Virginia. Let me get. All right, if y'all want to come up, raise your hand. Let me get Will. Will, let me bring you up, bro.
They have robots.
I need you to find that article that we had earlier. Matter of fact, everybody Google Herman C. Smith III. Google Herman Smith, Herman C. Smith, Herman Cornelius Smith III, and look at that article. This dude was arrested on a felony charge, right? Because this dude, there was somebody that testified against his client. He's defense counsel, a witness. Now you want to talk about having respect for the court? A witness testified against his client. He takes the witness out in the hallway and threatened the witness in the courthouse. I'm gonna let everybody know you a snitch. Well, the prosecutor in that case heard him say it. The sheriff's deputies heard him say it, and he went off on his tyrant losing, uncontrollably going off on his witness in the courthouse. They charged his ass with a felony, and they were going to take his law license because that's an egregious thing to do as a lawyer, especially in the courthouse. So Herm the sperm managed to squirm his way out of that shit. You know, got a misdemeanor charge, right? So he got lucky. But you're willing to risk, as a lawyer, you're willing to risk your freedom because you're charged with a felony. You did go to jail. Oh, and Herman, I'm working on the mugshot, buddy. We'll get the mugshot. We'll get that. Collector's item. But anyhow, you're willing to risk your freedom and your law license because you went to school for them years. All that money you had to pay in student loans and all that shit. Yeah. So you're willing to, you want to present this notion that you're a real nigga, or you're a street nigga, or you're a man of honor, and you're pro-black, and you love black people, and there's nothing you wouldn't do for black folks. But yet, you did the same very thing that you indicted somebody else for. You said that the man was a snitch, and you was gonna let the whole hood know, potentially getting him killed. That's what your black ass tried to do to another black man. And now you're trying to call yourself calling the FBI on me, trying to. That's crazy. Yeah, well, I'm gonna bring you up, bro. I want you to pull that article up for me, please.
You gonna have to pull somebody else up. I don't know how to do all that shit.
You don't know how to do it? Shit. Let me get the article. Hold on.
I'm about to say, pull Sierra up.
Oh, see? Shit. I'll make you mad. You bring her up. This shit. Yeah, that's crazy. Gary, I just want to get your thoughts, Gary. What you think about this shit? Where's Dr. B at? Because this shit got to get addressed. Like, Herm needs to be canceled for this shit.
What up, family?
What's happening? Police activity, man, that's crazy. And I don't even be on the app like that. I very seldomly get on. I very seldomly even get on this app because my mental health is too important. And I'm fighting a case that will be eventually a landmark decision case. This shit is real. This shit with the FBI is real. This real ass shit. So for you to try to play with my freedom or my existence, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. You playing with the FBI, making up rumors and shit to try to take my freedom? And you call yourself a black man and you fighting for black folks and you protect black women? You don't protect black women. You troll black women. You dox black women. I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it. You steal all your content from other people. You suck the dick of Dr. B because you have no platform. You have no voice on the app. Don't nobody fuck with you. I guess you best friends now with Kimberly Cutts. Shout outs to that. I love that for you too. So I said what I said. I'm going to stand on this shit next week. If this comes up in federal court, which I'm expecting it to, I'm going to stand on it then. One thing about me, I'm real as fuck, and I don't know how to be fake. Like, when I went to court over this shit, in federal court, I'm on the stand. I'm talking to the prosecutor just like this. Ain't nothing fake in my blood. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But every day I try to be a better person. Did I steal money from Black Lives Matter? No, I didn't steal no fucking money. Well, the FBI said this. So what? White people say shit about us all the time. Does it make it true? The FBI is known for setting up niggas. They've been doing it all since their existence. Dr. King, Malcolm X. They've been setting us all up. Fact. So the moment these white folks put some shit on the internet, you niggas believe every word of it. You believe everything they say. That's crazy. The same organization that has been created to set up and frame black people. The FBI set up Malcolm X and had him killed. Y'all believe these motherfuckers since when they got a history of being honest? Don't worry, I'll wait. When the FBI start giving a fuck about niggas and black folks and black organizations? Come on now, make some sense of this. But I gotta sit down and shut up about the case because it's an open pending case. Why everybody just smears my name? It's crazy. It's hard not being able to really fight back and say what you really want to say. Y'all gotta stop believing every fucking thing y'all hear. Sir Major stole money from Black Lives Matter. That ain't. If I was gonna steal some money, trust me, give me enough credit. If I was to steal money, I wouldn't have got caught. If I was a thief. I'm not gonna be a half-ass thief. I'm gonna be the best thief I could possibly be if I was a thief. How you gonna steal $500,000, right? And don't got no money put up for a good lawyer for when you get caught? That's backwards to me. How you gonna steal money and keep the money in the fucking bank where everything's trackable? That's stupid to me. That's backwards. I mean, let's wake it up. Let's really be critical thinkers today, people. Let's be real critical thinkers. Okay, so if I'm gonna steal some money to live a lavish lifestyle, ain't no flights to Vegas. Wouldn't fuck around with the showgirls, right? Ain't no flights to LA. Staying up in the Four Seasons, the Ritz-Carltons. No private jets like G Herbal. Let's get into it. Like, I had the money to do it, right? I'm a thief, right? I was supposed to be on private jets, not flying commercial. In economy seats. I wasn't even flying first class. A nigga sitting like everybody else. But the fact that a nigga had a couple suits, y'all want to indict me over some fucking no name brand suits? These suits ain't Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Ferragamo. The house that they said I bought, yes. My organization purchased the house legally. We hire lawyers. I hire lawyers. The lawyers told me I could do it. They told me how to do it. That's why you hire lawyers. Y'all gotta be smart. But see, the news ain't gonna report the facts. They gonna do these quote unquote hit pieces to make you look like a criminal, to make you look bad, to play this case out in the public media. And y'all eat this shit up. Now, let's talk about some shit that's questionable. Y'all know the Black Lives Matter founders, the three queer women, the three women that... Well, I'm going to tell you. One of them bought 4 houses worth $3.5 million. 4 houses, people, worth $3.5 million. And then she said she bought it for people that are in need. These houses are not in the black community.
They
the
got
house I purchased.
Dead people drunk.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
The houses that they bought are in white, rich, wealthy California neighborhoods. The house that I purchased for the community costs $112,000 in the hood. But see, the media is not going to tell you all this shit.
Hell no, they not.
Let's talk about Black Lives Matter.
And they ain't get investigated by nobody but the conservative people on YouTube.
Let's talk about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is not a black organization for black people.
It's a closeted LGBT
It's a gay organization. I'm the second black man to ever call this shit out. The first black man that called this shit out, they killed him. His name was Darren Seals from Ferguson.
Yeah, cuz homeboy that died wasn't Mike.
Yup, they killed him. Right after he exposed BLM, he was murdered. I don't fuck with BLM because of their gay agenda. It's some stuff I like that they do, other shit I don't like. Right? So they're a gay-based organization that put the gay agenda before the black agenda. I got a problem with that. You don't believe me? Look it up. The other woman is not Opal Tometi. Opal Tometi is a Nigerian woman. She's a Nigerian American woman. A lot of that money that they got $90 million in 1 year. A lot of that money went to the gay organizations that they had. That they got other names and shit. They got other organizations underneath the BLM banner. And they sent a lot of that money, funneled a lot of that money to these gay-based organizations that fights for trans lives and transgender agendas and the gay stuff, gay agenda. They got a immigration organization for black immigrants, not black Americans, ADOS people. They're fighting for immigrants, and they send a lot of money to their immigrant organizations. I mean, if you want to know the truth, let's get into it. We can wake it up today, because I got time today. So, if you want to talk about scams and Black Lives Matter, everyone got scammed from Black Lives Matter. Because the 3 founders scammed the entire world. They used the death of black men to make money and fundraise. Then they take that money and they send this money to organize, like they have shell companies. Black Lives Matter is a corporation now. They have shell companies. And they'll funnel the money over here, funnel the money over there. And now Patricia Cullors got 4 houses worth $3.5 million. But the house that they said I bought for myself cost $112,000, and the house ain't even 50% being renovated. It's not even 50% renovated. Wasn't even livable. Floors ain't done. Bathrooms ain't assembled. Paint ain't done. Lead paint everywhere. But they not gonna tell y'all this shit in the media. They want y'all to think Sir Major's a fucking criminal and he's a thief. And he stole from black people. And you bitches run with that shit. Y'all run with that narrative. Stop being so stupid, people. The only reason why I really ain't pushed back like I really want to is because it's a pending case. This is a pending case. I wish I could put all my documents out there and show you motherfuckers that they're nothing but cap. But I can't. If I was going to steal some fucking money, trust me, give me enough credit that my ass would have never got caught. If I was going to be a thief, if being a thief is in my DNA. Because I'm a very passionate person. Anything I do, I'm going to be great at. I'm going to excel. So if I'm going to be a thief, Don't you think that I would have thought long and hard on how to be the best thief? I want to be a lawyer, not a criminal. So during a high-profile police brutality case as a licensed attorney, Benjamin Crump makes millions of dollars on cases. On one case. Right? So let's say the case of George Floyd. Benjamin Crump was the attorney. They won a settlement or a judgment for it was a settlement, not even a judgment. A settlement of $27 million. Benjamin Crump gets 40%. So 40% of $27 million, how much money is that? Wouldn't that make him a multimillionaire? That's just on one case. So why would I fuck up my career, potential career as a lawyer, over $210,000? That just does not make fundamental sense at all. I'm not a criminal. I don't associate with criminals. I'm an activist who aspires one day to be a lawyer. I may be an activist with a big mouth. I might put my foot in my mouth sometimes. I may not say things politically correct. I don't always get it right. And I own that every day. But am I a fucking thief? Hell no. And if I did steal some fucking money, I would just say, Judge, I'm sorry, I did it. I would like to move forward. I want to pay the restitution. Judge, I'm at the mercy of the court. I am not too proud to say that shit. If I did it. If I did it, I would just say, Judge, I did it. I'm sorry. I'm indebted to the community. I'm sorry. I fucked up. What's wrong with saying you sorry when you fuck up? There's nothing wrong with saying, Judge, I'm sorry I fucked up. But this idea that I created a scheme to steal money and I was lying to people to get money, and that's just not true. It's not true. I will die over telling the truth for this. No one wants to have a federal case with the FBI. No one wants to go through this shit. No one wants to go through this. This is the worst experience a black person can have. This is the most humiliating thing that I ever had to go through. The most traumatizing thing that I had to experience. AR-15s pointing at your head with the words FBI on the vest. Like that shit is scary at 7 o'clock in the morning. Especially when you got guns and 100-round clips and extendo mags in your house. So, I just thought I'd give y'all a little perspective. If I did steal some motherfucking money, I'd say I did it. And you know what? All these black folks that's doing the PPE, go get the niggas that's really creating schemes and shit. But I don't blame nobody black who created a scheme to defraud the government. Our government is crooked and corrupt than a motherfucker. And black people are forced to come up with different ways to survive. So if anybody black get a fraud charge, based on the conditions that white America have created for us, I can understand why it happened or how it happened. May not agree with it, but I understand how it happened. Because this America has forced black folks to come up with different ways to survive and or thrive. So let's get into that. But that's a conversation white America ain't ready for. They refuse to, and that's the conversation black folks refuse to have on this app. So while y'all busy trying to indict somebody, let's get into that. But back to Herm. Agent Herman Smith. That guy gotta go. He gotta be canceled. Like I don't fuck with the police. I don't. I don't fuck with setting black folks up to try to get them thrown in a federal jail. That's some police shit. And then you want to talk about how much of a street nigga or real nigga you is. No, you's an agent. You the police. You the police. Herm could never come around me. Never. That's police shit. That's police shit. What else, Sky?
Nothing, man. Glad to see you made it through, brother.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. No. So, wait. Go ahead and tell them, man, look, aren't you aware of the federal case that, where they was trying to throw me in jail recently?
Yeah, I'm very aware. Very aware of that, young man. But again, I'm glad you're here talking right now, man. I'm glad you got through that shit. I'm very glad you got through that shit. I was worried about you for a minute. I was like, I hope they don't put my homie in the Kit Kat, man.
Man,
but I see somebody done woke up the sleeping giant today.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, boy. I don't know why they do it to themselves. I just hope I don't never get on your bad side.
No, you know, man. No, you the homie, man. That's crazy, man. I would never. There's motherfuckers on this app that if they, and I hate to say it, but if two of these people on this app pass away, there's two people on here that I just wouldn't blink an eye. I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I would never fathom calling the FBI on somebody black. I just wouldn't do that. That ain't in my spirit. I couldn't sleep at night knowing I did some fuck shit like that.
Why did he do that? Did he?
I don't know. Probably because I didn't make this room for him. The nigga was, you remember that girl named Alicia Brown or some black, Alicia Black? Some girl, he was on his app doxing and harassing and shit.
Yeah, I remember how that went on.
Whatever. Yeah. He mad I wouldn't do a room to clear his name. I said no. So, I guess he was like, all right, shit. I'm going to go to the FBI and make some shit up. That's crazy.
I don't want to believe that Herm did that, man. Like
he was bragging about it on the app. Ill will, was he not? Ill will.
Oh yeah. Shit, I wasn't in that room. I think somebody was in that room.
Jay was in there. It was a bunch of people in here that said that they was in there and they heard him. I heard him say it. I heard him say the shit. I was in the room.
Whatever he did, so was it effective? Did it affect your case?
I mean, he wasn't successful, but it was the attempt. And he wasn't the only one, but he's the only one on the app bragging about it. And every day he brags about it.
So wait a minute, there's people on this app that know about your case and intervened and came in with their 2 cents.
Exactly. Over shit that had nothing to do with them or the case.
Like wanting to see you go to jail.
Exactly.
Damn.
Police shit. That's what that is. Especially when you're making shit up. Like, I could see if I fuck your bitch and you get mad and alright, he that boy tight about that shit.
Well, man, I'm glad you got through that shit. I'm glad you got through that shit.
And then he bragging about this shit on Clubhouse. Yeah. If y'all say anything to me, I'ma call the FBI on you like I did Sir Major. Like what? Are you a black criminal defense lawyer? And then on top of that, Sky, the nigga went to jail on a felony charge because he threatened a witness who testified against his client. Talking about you a snitch, and I'm gonna let the whole hood know. So if your premise is you don't fuck with snitches, or you got a particular code of honor that you stick with, code of ethics that you live by, rules of the street that you still maintain as a lawyer, why the fuck would you go violate that same thing, and go do that shit to me?
But what did you do to him so bad to make him want to have you thrown away like that?
That's the $1 million question. If anybody can get that answer from me, that'd be great. I would really want to know what I did to him.
Because to call the FBI... That's a lot. That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
You don't say. Then I told everybody to, bring him in here, pull up. Guess what? He wouldn't even come in here. Well, no, first he said, I'm going to come in here. I guess he on Discord. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to pull up. Then he said, oh, somebody got me blocked. No, the nigga, I removed everybody off the stage just so he can get in here. And he won't show up. That's police shit. He's an agent, Agent Herman Smith. Like, I don't really quite frankly, there's an attorney in the room in the audience, his name is G. I don't fuck with G. Quite frankly, I don't like G. But I don't even think G would do that shit. I don't even think G would do that shit to somebody. But I could be wrong. So, Herman's canceled. If y'all see that nigga, block him. I would refrain from any stages that he go into. I wouldn't fuck with dude. You don't got to get bit by a snake to find out that snake ain't in your best interest. Oh, listen, I'm gonna pull an article up too, by the way, so that way y'all can see this shit. He's not a good attorney. He's not good at all. The city of Portsmouth didn't want him to be the city attorney. He lost that election. Dude do not show up for courts. He doesn't show up for court at all. He's always late to court because he's on Clubhouse, peddling around in different rooms, pissing off in different rooms. Always late for court. So he was arrested for contempt of court because his ass is always late to court because he bullshitting on Clubhouse.
Well, I'm gonna
Bullshit.